This is an excerpt of a recent Power Up webinar on the basics of editing with Apple Final Cut Pro 10. Hi, my name is Larry Jordan. In this excerpt, I'll show you how to troubleshoot Final Cut Pro 10 and your Mac system. Before I start Final Cut, however, I want to review a key troubleshooting technique that can solve most of the problems you're going to run into by using the application. Let me show you how this works. The easiest way to start Final Cut is to go to the dock, and there's the icon for Final Cut. If you hold the Option and Command keys down, Option, Command, and click Final Cut, it displays a dialog that says, do you want to delete preferences? Preference files inside Final Cut are pervasive, and they underline every one of the application's features. And sometimes, through no fault of your own, they get corrupted. In the past, back with Final Cut 6 and 7, we would need to delete preferences every week or two. Here, I delete my preferences maybe once every 2 or 3 months, or whenever there's a problem. When I click the blue Delete Preferences button, Final Cut will reset itself back to factory defaults. The biggest change is that any list of recently opened projects gets erased. The libraries are still safely stored on your hard disk. All that got deleted was the list. So that's one of the reasons why you want to keep track of where your libraries are stored. And the other is it resets all your preferences back to their default. Every so often, when Final Cut acts up and you don't know what to do, click the blue Delete Preferences button. Two things happen. One, it creates an error report in case you need to send it to Apple support. And number two, it launches Final Cut, but it launches it and takes a lot longer. It's going to take about 2 minutes to launch in my system. If you are having problems with Final Cut, I want to point out 2 troubleshooting documents on my website, larryjordan.com. Go to Free Resources, go to Favorite Articles. Inside Favorite Articles, at the very top, I have some troubleshooting guides. Troubleshoot Your Mac System in 7 Steps is a really useful guide to getting your Mac straightened out. And the Final Cut 10 troubleshooting are 5 steps that can make sure that you're keeping your Final Cut system optimized. Go to larryjordan.com, Free Resources, Recommended Articles, and the troubleshooting is at the top. This has been an excerpt of a recent Power Up webinar on the basics of editing with Apple Final Cut Pro 10. For the complete version of this online training, please visit our store at larryjordan.com/store and look for Webinar 285. By the way, membership is a great value when you need to stretch your training dollars. Membership in our video training library saves you money and time. You can access all our videos for a low monthly price of only $19.99. That's more than 1,900 movies, hundreds of hours, on a wide variety of subjects. Plus, premium members can download practice media and projects. Our training covers Apple and Adobe software. We update it multiple times each month. And for more information, visit larryjordan.com/membership. And thanks.